Hello everyone, I am back with another quick first impressions video of the new Superman trailer that just dropped, and that film is coming out July 11th, 2025. It's from director James Gunn, known for directing the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and he is bringing us a brand new Superman movie, and after watching this trailer, I will admit it got me very hyped for a new Superman film. I've been a DC fanboy all my life, and like everybody else, I've known Superman my whole life, of course. Christopher Reeve started off for me. I like that they are calling back to the 80s and early 90s with the look of the film. And that's really all I can really say in terms of my first impressions here about the trailer is that it looks great, you know? So, yeah, it really looks great. The cast seems amazing as well. We get David Cornsweet, who is from House of Cards and Twisters. He dons the cape and tights this time, and I'm really glad that they went with another relative unknown that just seems to be a great tradition with Superman casting, right? I mean, Christopher Reeve, Brandon Routh, and Dean Cain, and obviously Henry Cavill and Tyler Hoechlin, and you know they've always been well cast, but I've never really heard of these actors before they played Superman. So Superman made them famous, and I believe it'll be the same situation here with Mr. Cornsweet. And all these Supermen have been great in their own way. You know, Chris Reeve is the best, but it's kind of unfair. I mean, that's kind of the best casting of all time. But I do hope that Cornsweet does fill the red boots well. So the film appears to start after Superman is already known to the public, has already fought many battles, it seems, he's taken on these giant monsters, it seems. So maybe they'll shrink the origin story since we know that already, you know, and it should be very brief, I would think. But we'll see. There's very little dialogue in this trailer. We do get a guitar version of the John Williams iconic Superman theme, so that's cool. And it starts with Krypto, the Superdog, saving Superman. And wow, it looks great. Just amazing visuals here. Lois, she seems very well cast. She seems to fit the role perfectly, just based on the visual of the actor, right? She's beautiful and hopefully very sassy and smart and all that too. Now, we do get other heroes as well. We get the super smart Mr. Terrific, love that character, and the warrior-like Hawk Girl, of course. Metamorpho, he's a really cool character played by Anthony Carrigan from Barry. And we also get Guy Gardner, the wisecracking member of the Green Lantern Corps, although I'm not yet certain if he's actually a Green Lantern in this film. He's wearing a different kind of outfit. He doesn't look very green, so I'm thinking, maybe he's the one version of Guy Gardner that had the yellow ring from the early 90s. I think it's a ring he found on Cord or something. I forget the story, but the point is that we get Guy Gardner, which is awesome, but strange that he's played by Nathan Fillion, who previously played Green Lantern Hal Jordan in an animated film, and everyone's been saying for years, decades even, that he should play Hal, right? He should be Hal Jordan, but I think they're saving Hal Jordan for something else. I think they're doing a Hal Jordan, John Stewart thing in a different way, you know, so I guess that's why we get Guy Gardner. I hope they do him well, but I think they're going to go with the immature Guy Gardner from the Keith Giffen Justice League comics of the late 80s and early 90s and everything. Maybe he'll, you know, learn a lesson from Superman to stop being a self-centered jerk, you know, because the character's very arrogant. I'm a big fan of Guy Gardner, but I'm really a big fan of the Guy Gardner who's been around since the Green Lantern Rebirth, which saw the return of Hal Jordan from the dead, etc., etc. That Green Lantern Guy Gardner is not as immature by any stretch. He doesn't have the bowl haircut or anything. He's cool. And I love that Guy Gardner, but I don't think they're doing that one. Oh well, that's me. I'm a nerd for Green Lantern, clearly. So, enough of that. Back to Superman. These movies, they're only really as good as the villains, right? So, in this case, we get Lex Luthor, and he's played by Nicholas Hoult, who is no stranger to superhero films, of course, having played Dr. Hank McCoy in 4 X-Men movies, you know, Beast. Yeah, he's no stranger to this, and it's great to see him portray an antagonist, though. Great to see him as a villain for once. It's very possible that we'll see him in a power suit too, so he can take on Kal-El, or maybe he'll have like robots or something, go after Superman on his behalf. Who knows? Like, this is all speculation. But just by default, he's obviously better than the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor, which is a shame. I mean, Eisenberg's a damn fine actor, but he was terribly miscast in Batman v Superman, so I think Nicholas Hoult will do a very good job. That's my belief and my hope. We just don't know much about this story, though. We don't know much about the main plot yet, so we'll have to be patient. We'll have to wait for more trailers, of course, between now and July of next year, for more info. But it seems like Superman isn't all that well liked by the public in this trailer. Maybe they hate aliens. Maybe Luthor turned them against Superman, but who knows, but I'm very, very excited by the look of the film here, and the characters included here too, of course, not just Crypto, but everybody looks really great. So I can't wait to see it on July 11th. My first impressions is, yeah, super thumbs up for this trailer and super thumbs up for my interest. And it's wonderful, wonderful way to hype up the film. I can't wait. So yeah, that's it for this quick first impressions video, guys, of the new Superman by James Gunn. And until next time, peace.